Hello everyone, it's Jasmine here, and today I have a review and swatch video on this palette by Kat Von D. It is the Monarch eyeshadow palette, and a bunch of the names here are really hard to read and even understand what the letters are. Instead of saying them, I'm just gonna write them on the screen somewhere, probably at the bottom, because I just don't want to mess up. And I was supposed to do a vlog for my birthday, I was going to do a mini vlog and stuff for my birthday. If you were seeing this footage, that means I did not post the video. So I have my piercing here. It's going to be a bar, if you're wondering why they're two random places. It's going to be a bar, so that means there's going to be a metal thing going right across my ear. And I am so excited. It takes 3 months to heal. 3 months to heal. And I am so excited. It hurt a lot. Honestly, these piercings are so big, and the needle was giant, of course, because that's how big the bar is, right? So imagine just two giant needles. Well, it's the same needle, but just take a giant needle and shove it through your ear twice like that. It hurt so much. But it wasn't it didn't hurt enough to cry or scream, so that was good. So and I got this done for my birthday, so I am now 17 years old. So now let's get on with the video. So when you open this palette up, it has a giant mirror, and then it has all your shadows down here. There are 12 eyeshadows in this palette, and they're all super nice, super pigmented. And I absolutely love this palette. I saw it on the website too, and this shade actually caught my eye. And I'm not a person to buy a palette because of one shade, but I tested, this was a very hard palette to work with, I can admit. The colors are not really what I would go for. I don't know, because there's some warm colors, but then there's just a bunch of random ones, right? And I don't know, but there's something about this palette that I just loved, and it was so pigmented and so nice. And I was going through this palette and her other one with cooler shades or whatever, and I was asking the lady at the store, and they're like, oh yeah, this will probably go with your skin tone more. I was like, okay. So I decided to try it out, and I'm actually not wearing any of the shades today. With all this eyeshadow, I'm not wearing a single one, of course. But yeah, let's just get on with these swatches. For this first color in the palette, it's one of these giant big ones. It's this one right here. I've used it in a ton of videos, and it's definitely a vanilla shade. And it's completely matte. I like to use this to highlight in my inner corners and sometimes underneath my brow bone, or sometimes to set my eyeshadow. This next color is a light silvery color. It is pretty metallic, and it's a nice cool tone metallic. It's very, very nice. And I don't use this too often, but when I do, I'd probably use it as a lid color, just to add a little extra oomph in my makeup. This next color is probably my least used color. I don't even remember when I've used it. I don't know if I've ever actually used it, mostly because it is a white shadow with some silver sparkles in it, and I actually have no idea how to use this shade. I feel I just make my lids too white and then just have some random sparkles in it. I don't know. Next shade, of course, is my favorite shade. It is absolutely beautiful. It's basically the reason why I bought this palette, and it is a burgundy shadow, and it has some really awesome burgundy sparkles in it. It's super nice, and it's not metallic, it's more glittery, just like the shadow from before, except this has a lot more glitter in it. Shade is really beautiful also, and it also kind of has almost a reddish sheen to it, a reddish or a goldy sheen to it, and it is really pretty. I probably use it for either the lid or the crease, but sometimes I don't really like shimmery brown shades in my crease, so I'd probably use this more for the lid. Now for this next shade in the palette, okay, when I first saw this palette with this color in it, it kind of looks more like a yellowy gold, and I don't really like that. I like gold. I don't like yellowy gold. I like gold. and like it's really beautiful, but like I feel like it'd just be like too yellowy on me. I don't know. I should give it more of a chance because it actually looks. This next shade is a really nice icy pink. I wouldn't call it rose gold because it's not rose gold. It's definitely an icy pink color, and it has a fabulous sheen to it, and I use this on my lids. This next shade here is actually so amazing. It is the most metallic shade in this entire palette. It's a darker gray than the first one, and it's so much nicer. Oh my goodness. When I saw this one also, I was like, whoa, that's definitely going on my lid, and it's going to be like a showstopper. This next shade here is really cool. It probably looks white on camera, but it's a taupey color. It's like a light taupey kind of gray color. And with this shade, it's kind of weird because at first it looks so like light, like almost too light for my skin tone, but once I blend it in, it turns darker, which is kind of weird, but it actually does, and it turns darker, so I can put it as a transition color in my crease, which is awesome. For some reason my camera stopped recording, so now I am doing a voiceover. So now for this shade, it is a taupey color with kind of a greeny, bronzy, goldy sheen to it. It's actually quite pretty, and it pairs really nicely with the color from before. For some reason, this color is actually the worst color in the whole entire palette. It's kind of a cool brown, but it's extremely patchy. I have no idea what it is. It's only patchy on my right eye for some reason. It just leaves a huge gap in the middle, and it just doesn't apply very nice. For this very last shade, it is a matte black, and it is the best matte black I've ever used in my whole entire life, everyone. Honestly, I used it for my liner today. Oh, well, in this video. And it is absolutely amazing. I love it so, so much. So thank you all for watching this video. This is just me making the thumbnail right now, so sorry if I look a little weird. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'd just like you all to know that this palette is definitely worth it. I will put the price in the down bar. I actually don't really remember, but it's so worth it. The colors are so pigmented and so awesome, except for just that one shade, and I promise you it's definitely worth it. And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and bye!